I don't know why I cleared my throat. It was like a little shimmy and then a clear of the throat. A little body roll. Hi guys, welcome back to The Vegan View. Today we have another What I Eat in a Day video because we love our What I Eat in a Day videos, but we have a special guest. We are going to be including Mike the Vegan in this What I Eat in a Day video. He sent us all of his breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, all that stuff, so you guys can see not only what 3 vegan chicks eat, but also what a cool vegan dude eats. And if you like these kind of guest What I Eat in a Day videos, please let us know in the comments down below. I think it's a fun way to add variety and spice to our life and our videos. Yeah. So let's hear from Mike the Vegan.
Hey, it's Mike here. I just woke up after a long night of editing, took a shower, got my pink robe on, so let's see what I eat in a day, hopefully in a minute. Let's go. So normally I throw together some type of cereal, ideally in the Instant Pot the night before so it's done, but today didn't get that together, so I'm just gonna have my backup, my Rips Big Bowl, which is not an economical solution, but it's good, and then I'm gonna add a banana to it. So normally I bulk buy almond milk, but I'm out of that. For some reason we have macadamia nut milk, which is really good, not cheap though. And then I always strive to add some type of omega-3. In this case, it's going to be hemp hearts. Flax is also great. All right, there it is. Not going to win any beauty contests, but it's going to be gone in a second anyway.
What's up guys, it's Nicole. For breakfast on this day, I decided to make some pumpkin oatmeal, and all I did was I just took some organic quick cooking oats in a microwave safe bowl. I added some canned pumpkin that I just had in a little Tupperware container that I keep in my fridge for mornings like this. I added a generous sprinkle of pumpkin pie spice, some hemp milk, some water. Just fill it so that it's like covering the oatmeal. If it's too liquidy, it's going to be like goopy, and that's gross. You want it to be thick and delicious. Then I added some chopped dried apples, some dried cranberry, and flax seeds. You might want to add a little bit of maple syrup here just because pumpkin can be a little bit on the bitter side, but I don't mind. I feel like the dried fruit is sweet enough. And then you're just going to stir this all together and microwave. I usually do it for about 2 minutes. And again, you want it to be really, really thick, almost like warm cookie dough consistency. Now, as you can see, I made a lot. This is actually enough for 2 days worth or 2 people worth. So I just went ahead and I portioned this out into a bowl along with some fresh apple, which works so well with the spices and the pumpkin and the oatmeal. I added a little bit of maple syrup on top with some sliced almonds and a little bit more cinnamon, and then actually no, it's pumpkin pie spice, and then some of this hemp milk, and it was so good. I love having that little splash of cold plant milk on top just because with the hot oatmeal and the cold like contrast is just really, really nice. So this was absolutely delicious, very hearty, very filling, and very fall inspired. Hey guys, it's Hannah. So I'm starting my morning off with a green smoothie, which is how I start off most mornings. And I'm doing about a cup of coconut milk, some steamed spinach, and I'm just blending that together. I do the steamed spinach because it's easier to digest. And then I'm adding 1 banana, a cube of spirulina, and then some strawberries and pineapple. I love pineapple in smoothies, and it's super anti-inflammatory, so it's really good for a lot of things. And then I'm just gonna blend this all together. And I really just find that I feel my best when I have a smoothie in the morning. So honestly, if I'm gonna have breakfast, it's probably gonna be a smoothie. And I really like this one because it doesn't taste like a healthy smoothie, but it's packed full of greens and all that good yummy stuff. I pretty much make this most days. Sometimes I switch it up, but this has kind of been my go-to as of lately. All right, so for breakfast, I am having this toast. It's a piece of porridge bread, which means it has wheat and rolled oats in it and barley. Actually, if you look at it, you can see little pieces of the barley and the rolled oats in it. And this is just a local organic bread we have in our store. And I decided to top it with some sunflower butter. I like that it's kind of not as sweet as other nut butters, and since it's a seed butter, it's a little more savory. This one's great because it just has sunflower seeds in the ingredients. And then this is my new latest obsession. Oh my gosh. This is the Crofters Just Fruit spread. It is literally just fruit, no sweeteners. It's organic. Oh, delicious. I love this. And I top that on top of the bread, and it's really good and really fast and super filling. Very fancy breakfast, a piece of toast.
So I'm about to make a soup, and this is going to be with red lentils and brown rice. It's sort of a kitchery spin-off, and I'm going to do that in the Instant Pot over here. And here are the vegetables I'm throwing in the soup. It's just pretty much what I have on hand. I've chopped these babies and now I'm gonna throw them in the Instant Pot. I'm in a bit of a rush today, so I'm not putting that many herbs in. I'm just putting some powdered garlic and maybe I'll put some basil and stuff on it later. Pop the lid on. And manual. Cook it on high pressure for 22 minutes. Boom. It's done. Depressurized it. All right, there it is. I put some basil on it. It's pretty simple, but you know, it's something that I can eat almost whenever. Like I never get bored of this for some reason, probably because I have different veggies every time. So yeah, that's it for lunch. All right, here's my snack, which is kind of random. I have my Miyoko's cultured cream cheese here, which I like because it doesn't have any oil or anything like that. And I had a bunch of blueberries and I'm leaving tomorrow, so I'm loading them on here and I'll just eat it. A little bit of a weird one, but I'm going for it.
Hello. So it is Nicole again, and I am here with a very gray smoothie. I don't know why it turned gray, but I wasn't mad at it because it was kind of giving me like early Halloween vibes, so that was kind of cool. Also, it tasted so good. So this was basically a banana blueberry smoothie. I filled up my NutriBullet blender, the largest attachment, with tons of spinach. Then I added some of this amazing grass protein powder, some hemp milk, and also some water. Hemp milk is great in smoothies. It makes it really nice and creamy. Then I added tons of spinach, lots of frozen blueberries, a handful of pumpkin seeds, and also some cinnamon and ginger. I blended that up until it was really nice and smooth. Oh, did I say I added zucchini? There's also zucchini in there, frozen zucchini, which makes it really nice and creamy as well. And then I blended that up until it turned all kinds of weird shades of gray. And I added that into a really, really big mason jar. And then I topped this with some shredded coconut and chia seeds. I learned this trick from Venetia Falconer, and basically it prevents you from sucking it down super fast like it's a drink. Helps slow you down, which can really help with digestion, and it helps you just kind of enjoy your smoothie a little bit longer. And this was delightful. For my snack on this day, I did something extremely revolutionary, never been seen before, especially not in the vegan community. It's called hummus on toast. I know, it's a little wild, but it was delicious. I put some everything but the bagel on it, and it was great.
So for lunch, I am going to make some tacos. I just heated up this cassava tortilla and then these lentils and bell peppers and onions. It's like a taco mix that I mixed together previously, so I just reheated some of it up for the tacos, and I'm just putting it onto the tortilla. And all of the recipes that I'm doing today are actually from Your Gut Connection, which is a program developed by Dr. Angie Sadeghi and Married to Health. We've had Married to Health on the show before, and they're amazing. And it's a really awesome program. I'm going to be sharing more about it on my channel. So if you're interested in that, definitely head over there. I will be posting some updates and more on my journey there. But back to the taco. I am adding some collard greens, some steamed collard greens, a couple slices of avocado, and then some salsa. And I actually had 3 of these. One of the things I love about the program is that most of the recipes can be made in bulk. So for someone like me, cooking is really overwhelming, and I don't have to worry about that because I can reuse these lentils throughout the week. And that is what I had for lunch. And then after lunch, for a little pick-me-up, I had this matcha with coconut milk and a little bit of vanilla and sea salt, and it was delicious.
All right, this is what I am having for lunch. This is so easy. What I really love about this recipe is that you can actually eat it chilled. So if you're taking it to go for work, this is amazing. When you chill it after you cook it, it just gets the best texture. I feel like zucchini is such a good chilled vegetable, and all these things work together so well, and it took me like 15 minutes to throw together. So this is organic soba noodles, and I just tossed that with a little bit of toasted sesame oil after cooking them, and these garlic granules, a little bit of salt, and then I did the same thing. I sauteed these diced pieces of zucchini in the same mixture, and then this is some tofu. I always have some cubed tofu that I meal prep and marinate in a tamari and garlic marinade, so I can just toss these in the oven. And I toss the tofu in the oven at 420 for 20 minutes, flipping halfway through at 10 minutes, and they just get crispy and amazing. And definitely cook them on parchment paper, otherwise they'll stick. And that is what I'm eating. It's so yummy. Yum, 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 yum. All right, for snack, I'm having these lupini beans. I think I've talked about these before, but what can I say? There's my favorite flippin' snacks. They're like pickles, but also beans. They have protein and fiber. They're delicious, and I like them a lot.
All right, here's my dinner. I just made some whole wheat pasta, threw some mushrooms and some spring onions in, and then that's a little dollop of Kite Hill cream cheese, which I think is delicioso. Again, pretty unprocessed. And in case you're wondering what the kind of dried herbs are, that's oregano from the garden that's dried, super delicios. All right, that's pretty much it. I did eat some pistachios that I forgot to share with you, but now you know everything that I ate. You know what pistachios look like. All right, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. See you around.
Dinner on this day was super fast and easy because I just reheated some of the Maya Kamal organic everyday dals. I love these. I love all of the vegan dals that they make. They're so flavorful, really wholesome, made with lots of plant-based goodness. And I just added some frozen peas when I was warming it up. I put it on top of some pre-cooked potatoes I had in the fridge. And then I put a little tahini and fresh lime juice on top, and it was so good and very filling.
For dinner, I'm just having some leftover pasta, but I wanted to show you guys what kind of pasta I used. It's a gluten-free pasta, and I really, really liked it. And then I just sauteed some mushrooms in this vegetable broth. And basically, it is the noodles, the sauteed mushrooms, some spinach, and some nutritional yeast, and then a cashew mac and cheese sauce. Again, if you want the recipe, go check out Your Gut Connection. That is where I got all of these recipes. It's so crazy how good this is, and it tastes really decadent, almost like a fettuccine or a mac and cheese, but it's also really good for your gut, which is awesome.
For dinner, I had something really fast and easy. I just had some sauteed greens, some rice. This is the black lentil dal from this company. It's so nice to have this when you're just in a pinch and you want something really hearty. You just heat this up on the stovetop or microwave and you get this really yummy black lentil dal. They have a couple other flavors. I top that with some plain unsweetened yogurt. Today I'm using the one from Kite Hill, plain unsweetened. Make sure it's the unsweetened one or else you'll have some weird vanilla yogurt in your dal. I would have made a full raita with this, but you just didn't have time. So this is quick and fast, simple, and super filling.
All right, so that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you check out Mike's channel. We will link it down below in the description box. We are all super excited about this because we've been following Mike for years now and we're all really big fans. I personally love watching Mike's videos because I don't know a lot of like scientific facts about why veganism is great and why the plant-based diet is so optimal, but he knows so much and he does so much research, so he's an awesome resource for that I find myself looking at his videos when I need to come up with some facts for people, and it's really informative.
And he makes it so easily digestible, and it just makes sense when he talks about it. He takes it into less scientific terms and just makes everything so easy to understand, and he's funny and entertaining, and we love his videos.
And basically every title of his video is a question that you get asked as a vegan. Like, how do you get enough protein? Or what about this? What about that? All of the concerns that you have as a vegan or that other people around you may have when they find out you're vegan, he has a video on it and it's all evidence-based. He's a great researcher, like you guys have said, and he's just like fun. His videos are really fun and interesting. So definitely check them out. We've got them in the description box below, as well as our individual channels, our Facebook group, and a lot more What I Eat in a Day videos if you guys need some more inspo.
So if you guys liked today's video, please let us know what you had for breakfast. That is something that I find really tricky as a vegan, so I'd love to know what you guys ate, and we will see you very soon in a new video.
Bye!